Hi everyone, sorry I can't be there tonight, I'm busy, but just thought I'd run through the new branding, which is very exciting. It's a great opportunity to put something new into action, obviously following on from Becca taking on sort of September, October time. I've looked at the logo and talked to Becca and David about this obviously, and I don't know if you remember the old logo, which was more an A in a sort of watery design with a sort of sphere design going around it. So rather than moving too far away from that, the idea is to be what we've called evolutionary rather than revolutionary, which is a nice design term. So we've come up with this design here. This is what I would call a sort of logo indent, which can be used on its own. It's more of a target design, so subconsciously it's kind of homing in vision, accuracy, bringing people in kind of thing. Obvious thing you first see is there's the A with the tail coming out, but that also forms two C's, so you've got the ACC Arun Community Church. The other new element that we've introduced is the colours, which I think are quite important. The blue, which sort of carries on and harks back to the original design, obviously the sort of emotion of that is the sea where we live, and then introducing this green, which is a bit more about the downs and the countryside. So the idea is that actually the whole sort of brief has become a little bit wider, and it's more than just a little church by the seaside. It's a bigger church with a bigger vision and a bigger heart kind of thing. In terms of typography, obviously the Arun is the largest, and then highlighting the community because we want the impact of the community. We've got this tagline at the bottom, which you probably can't see, but you'll see at some point this evening, belong, believe, which has sort of come from the vision statement that we've rewritten over the last few weeks. Yeah, that's the sort of formal logo. This is another way that it can be used, so obviously when it's reduced down, if that was reduced down really small on the back of leaflets and bits and pieces, this would get lost. So by making the text the larger and then the logo indent the smaller, we still carry on with the sort of branding and the identity, but it's obviously legible. So over time I think we will just use the indent on its own, and that sometimes we will just use the text on its own. So it offers some versatility as well. And then in terms of the colours, those are the colours that will roll out over the next few months and years. And it's my hope that actually just that blue and that green will be colours that people in the community recognise, and they instantly think, oh, where have I seen that before? Arun Community Church. And that's really, the branding is more than just a logo. It's about communicating something about who we are, and also in the future that people outside of the church, which is really more important than us within the church, will recognise who we are just because of the typeface or because of some colour recognition along the line. So these will all be things that will be implemented onto the office shop front and all the literature, and there's ideas for bits and pieces, and obviously the website at some point. So anyway, that's it. I'm sure somebody else and Becca will have a few more things to say in a minute.